test made us a pretty good pasta dish the other night. But Jess was asking whether this injury, I was just listening to her, this injury is going to make it difficult for her to breathe if it's swollen and she's only got a small opening at the end of her trunk. I'm only guessing it's a small opening because of this very thin stream of water that she's shooting out into her mouth. And she's moaning a lot. She was moaning when she was walking down that steep edge of the dam wall that's behind her. She's breathing pretty heavily now, probably because she's got to breathe more through her mouth than through her trunk. This must be her mother and a sibling coming over the end of the wall now. Some of the others drinking on the opposite end, but I've just got the camera on her for the time being. Here comes a bigger car with a youngster over the damn wall that we'll get to in a minute. Starting to lose light with this camera, so we're going to have to change the camera soon. Look how tiny that one is. That's months. That's not even. That's a little. Gosh, look how tiny that is. She's not a very big cow either. And this little one's breathing quite heavily. Yeah. Beautiful setting. Absolutely beautiful. All we need now is Karula to make an appearance. You got the shutter speed down. See how little one drinks. See if little one has to wade in, drink through its mouth. It was bending down earlier, but that wasn't at the water. It's only just learning to use its trunk, I think, at this age. I mean, we went, must be a couple of months, 2-3 months, I'd say. Not much older. Maybe a month, maybe give or take a month or two, but finally getting a bit of colour in the sky. I can't think of a better way to end a day, actually. No better way to do this. Lady's coming closer to us now, so I want to just wait a bit before I move. I suppose I should get back in the vehicle. She might not react too well to me standing next to it. Right, the closest. Excuse me. She's looking a little bit thin in the waist. Oh, there I can. If I could just get my binoculars away. What does Murphy say? Put the binoculars away. You're going to need them. That has closed very, very tight around her nostrils. I don't know if we could get close on that, could you?
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
That's what speaking to Jonathan, right? He was operating and opening up in it.
Yeah. side is almost totally closed. In fact, only one nostril was open. I wonder if she's doing this to show us. I wish my friend Anna was watching now. She'd be able to communicate better than me. I believe we got a picture-in-picture of another Elliot Gari dam. She's managing, but yeah, that injury is closed up pretty tight. We might not see them for a while, but I do have some good news. I hadn't spoken to Charles much before about this elephant, and what I learned now is actually she's been seen in the area for a while now. In fact, he says she's been like that for about 5 or 6 years. So what I thought was maybe a fairly recent injury actually turns out that it's been like that for some time now. And
That will explain her aim being so good.
yeah, that would, yes. Peter's saying it would explain her aim being so good with squirting water into her mouth like that. I'm just